From the from everything, there's a 25-pound block of clay. These are all the trimmings. This is how much trimmings come from the 25-pound block of all the cups I threw. And then I put water to them and brought them all back. So right now, all I'm doing is just making slip, just letting my hands kind of pull the particles off the surface with the water. And as you can see here, I'm making, this here is like really slippery, slippery slip. We're just going to keep doing that until we get a nice silky layer of slip while kind of working it toward the center. And it just kind of grows. That's the slip. That's what we're making while we get it centered up. You want to go use your phone and test the audio to see if the change is any different. And I'll just sing the ABCs. All right, what should I ramble on about until Leela comes back in? We have we've been working on our audio. We noticed that our audio was really low, which I know is not a really good thing, um, for a YouTube community. You want to kind of be consistent with the standards. And all we have is right now this DJI mic. I've got a condenser mic, but I can't get it over here, right? Obviously. Um, so anyways, we've been playing with all the settings, trying to figure out how to get the gain up, get the loudness up without bringing in all the room noise and the AC and the fans. And we feel like this right now is as good as we've been able to get it. today. And so until we can get some better audio solutions, we'll use this for now. And but for all of our little podcasts and our little talks, we're going to be using the condenser mic at the table, and then we're going to make videos of those and then cut those into the live. So the little bar at the bottom where I sit here, this frame, we're going to reserve that for showing off the works, our pottery, news updates, things like that. And so yeah, so we're glad to be alerted that the audio was low, and we're going to try to get that fixed up ASAP.
It's not overpowering.
You want to try to, did you test it against other videos? Test it against other live videos, and then you can go to the gain filter and just kind of like nudge it up a little bit and then go test it again.
You mean nudge it down like
No, that would get quieter. Yeah. Yeah, you can bump it up.
you know.
So, all right, so it looks like we gotta keep talking while Leela tests the audio. Um, I really like throwing off of the hump. I find it's a lot, it's a lot quicker, so it's more efficient, but it also gives you the ability to have a lot more freedom with the piece. Whereas if you have a set amount of clay, you can't go back later with that set amount of clay and say, oh, I'm gonna, I want to add a little more to the foot, or I want to add a little more, you know, uh, volume to it or something, because you only have so much there. So throwing off the hump, you can take, you could define this as your cup, but then you can come down here and then add that to it if you felt like you needed more clay to bring it higher. Like so. So, but yeah, throwing off the hump gives a lot of freedom. And I love freedom. So I'll pull this foot in tighter. Um, I'm not sure what to say right now. You know, it's like picking up a guitar and then someone saying, play a song. You could know, you could know 100 songs, but in that moment, you forget all of them.
Okay, so this sounds less metallic. So the sound quality is better. But I wouldn't say it is. So I'm gonna try to bump the gain like you said.
Okay. Mm. People are pots. We are all vessels. We all have the ability to be whatever kind of pot we want, and we can fill our pottery with whatever we want. And though it's trial and error, everyone gets to choose what they want to put in their pottery. And you just want to be very careful because some things just don't come out, or they're very difficult to get out. And then you have to live with that. And that is true. I need to cut my nails, and unfortunately, now is not a good time to do it.
Yeah, I think that helped. I put it on -5 and you were the same volume. Just about the data.
Mm-hmm.
Should I bump it up one more time?
Uh, it really just,
Just
I mean, I know that they won't let it go over a certain point.
yeah.
Like your volume does get capped. But what you don't want is your volume to be very high and very low. Because I think that's when the YouTube starts throwing a lot of stuff in there.
How do you get your volume to very high and very low? Like
Well, no, just some of those other filters we put on it, like the compressor. Like what that does is it says if your voice starts reaching this certain decibel level,
yeah.
then it cuts it off, and then it cuts it off at a ratio that tries to make it sound normal, and that way you can like scream into the microphone and it never actually crosses over a certain line. Um,
So you're saying like if this is
the settings are already there.
it's better than
Well, I can't hear it, so I'm just saying if you want to play around with it, you're welcome to. Um, but I think we got pretty close. We definitely got better than we were. And if it is as loud as someone else's video, then a good indication that we're probably in the right track.
So, so I think what I should do then is go ahead and stop the stream, and then we can just like keep the stream and listen to it later.
Stop this stream.
Yeah, because I'm the only person that showed up the whole time. So I think something's not right.
Uh-huh. Okay. What do you think could be wrong?
I think I don't think anything in OBS is wrong. It might be on the YouTube screen.
I mean, you set the parameters right, right? I mean, it's up to you if you want to, or I feel like we're doing good.
Yeah, it's let me see if I can see.
I wonder if it's any of my changes. No, it does say that there have been 10 views. But is that me signing? I think that's just me signing in and out. That could be.
Because I've signed in and out. Okay, I'm gonna stop it.
Okay.
Maybe what I'll do is just leave it up so you can finish this up.
Sure.
Take your time.
Okay.